Welcome home, Sir. There's
thank
another
you.
letter waiting on your desk at your leisure.
At my leisure. Champion, you have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Did they say I was supposed to be expecting a letter from both of them? No, apparently not. Okay, I like that they tell you that. Considering his warning, it might be prudent to finish up any urgent business in the city first. They tell you finish up your side quests because you're not going to be able to come back to them. I love it. Yeah, I figured this was the end. Since this is the one thing that's been in the main plot, like the whole act, basically. I think we're good, though. Oh, right. You said those were bonus bosses? Eh. Oh, I do need to stop because I have one of those to give him, and then beyond that, I'm not terribly concerned about it. Does it matter if I bring Fenris this time? Oh wait, we're going to see Orsino. I'm gonna guess it probably matters. Aveline it is then. I think next playthrough, I would try and get Meryl's Hulk companion storyline finished as early as it'll let me, to give me more of an opportunity to have her in the party more. Because I actually like her after she learns her lesson. Okay, gotcha. Hey son, thanks for the lurk. Alrighty guys, here we go. Oh, wait. I should have gone to Market Square, damn it.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Oh dear.
Then take me to them, before that happened.
Thanks. That was a major stutter. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's already loading. My bad. Getting the popcorn.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic. Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
The way you two carry on, people will talk. That looks like maybe the dialogue mod didn't translate it all the way.
This needs to stop.
This does not involve you, champion.
It does now.
I called her here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
You have fucking lost it, bitch. I don't think she understands the meaning of keeping one's guard up. Usually that is a defensive waiting measure, not a excuse for outright murder and shit.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
Yeah.
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
The source is your fucking imagination. Sorry, I hate this bitch. Which is how you know how well written she is.
You can't keep pressing the mages like this.
What other option do we have?
Be a decent
Tell
human
me,
being.
champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages that seek power.
Oh. Not gonna lie. I really like option number 3. They're not the only ones that lie and seek power. I mean, ain't that the damn truth? That's not gonna get... Nothing's gonna get through to her. But... Option 1, you can't use the actions of some to condemn them all, is basically the calm, rational approach, I think. Whereas, like, they're both kind of accusatory, but I'm about to be very surprised I can say that.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to
The
me?
Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Make her have mercy.
Rest in peace, Athena.
There can be no peace.
Althena, no! Make her no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me?
Oh no.
Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
That's why I said I saw it in his face.
Now. You have to choose.
Oh wow, that's not helpful. Option 2 is, it seems I have no choice but to side with you. There are literally two people demanding I side with them. It tells me nothing about what that choice is. Popcorn and drink required. Awaiting reactions. The reaction is golden. That's what you helped them do in the Chantry. Believe it or not, Francis, I actually knew that at the time. This is the one part of DA2 that I knew was a possibility. I'm guessing now that it was a given, but I didn't know that going into the game. So basically, in the back of my head the whole time, I've been kind of working on Anders, trying to see if there was any way to like work my way around it. That's part of why I was so frustrated when I couldn't get him to tell me in advance what he had planned, because I knew what he had planned, and I was trying to see if I could work my way around it. It's always the ending. Yeah, I figured. Well, I figured that after it happened, but so basically when I got to that choice, I did what I figured Hawk would do, not knowing the outcome. And she'd trust her boyfriend, so that's what I did. But I actually knew that's what I was hoping to happen at the time. That being said, Hawk wouldn't have. Ordinarily I wouldn't have, except that was one of the very few parts that I was actually paying attention to the story when Shinobi did his playthrough. So I knew it was at least a pretty strong possibility. I figured that it was probably almost inevitable. I didn't know if it was completely inevitable. So I was playing it like it was a possibility, basically. Although I kind of suspected that if it could be gotten around, it would be extremely difficult to do that. Yeah, I'm sorry if the reaction was not as much shock as you guys had hoped for. 100% genuine, though. Just not necessarily surprised.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of this?
What did you...
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance.
He's not wrong.
The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Elthina is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool!
You have some weird sort of...
Doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
I mean... I gotta say, as far as him versus Orsino, I agree with Anders on this one. They were pretty much dying anyway. I really liked Delphina. That part, especially, I feel like was unjust. Justice. But I don't like that so I don't agree with option 3. You may have turned everyone against the mages now, because anyone with half a brain in their head sees that, okay, yes, Athena died. I'm sure there were Templars in the building, but there were also mages in the building. Like, everybody lost here. Everybody lost here. Option 1, I feel like, is more of the no, I know that, Kiri, but my point is that why would anybody with half an ounce of logic in their head assume that, like, the whole turned everyone against the mages thing, when there's so many mages lost, doesn't make sense, is what I mean. They might not consider the mages a loss, but it still doesn't make sense to assume that the mages turned against their own that much to the point of blowing up a building full of mages. Or, not full of mages, but with plenty of mages in there. Was more my point. Not that they'd necessarily care, unfortunately. Option 1, I feel like, is the reactionary option, right? The angry, not so diplomatic option. Not that there really is a diplomatic option in this instance, but I feel like it's, from a problem-solving standpoint, it's pointless because it's telling him everything he already knows, which in my head translates into basically her venting her feelings about it at him, because that's when people tend to say things that the other person very obviously already knows. Mob mentality is a terrible thing, especially when people are dying, hurt, or scared. I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Problem is, I don't know if the circle actually does, the circle specifically, actually does more harm than good. I feel like, at least in Kirkwall, the Templars are very, very out of line. And have definitely been, like, way, way, past the point of, like, abusing their power. But I feel like Orsino at least was legitimately doing the best he knew how. Whether or not it was good enough is beside the point, because people can only do their best, right? So I'm not sure if I actually agree that the circle specifically does more harm than good. Now, if we take the circle to refer to the whole Circle Templar relationship in Kirkwall, yeah, that's definitely more harmful than good. But I don't know about the whole world, like he's saying. Problem is, it feels like it might already be past the point of no return, like in terms of... So Ender says he would rather die fighting, and I totally get that. And I think it would have come to fighting eventually, one way or another. I think sooner rather than later is the only way the mages really stand a chance, rather than being picked off individually or in small groups like they have been basically for Meredith's tenure now. But thinking about what I read about Tevinter, what I'm thinking is, like, if you've been brutally persecuted and hunted and living in fear and torment and torture and watching your friends die or be turned into tranquil for years and years, and you actually have the strength to succeed at a rebellion, your instinct from going through all of that is going to be to turn around and grind your boots into whoever you see as having caused all that pain, right? Which, in my head, is a very slippery slope straight to the state that Tevinter's currently in. Which is kind of the background behind the thought of it might already be too late to prevent that part. But none of that has to do with the question at hand. So, going back to that... I'm actually debating between option 2 and option 3. I don't actually agree with either one. But saying it even though I don't specifically agree with it feels less risky for option 3, I guess. That being said, this is endgame, so it's gonna come to something. Somehow... Well, and... No. I figured as much. But thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, are you saying the other two options do kill him? Or are you just saying the first one doesn't? Because I definitely don't want Anders dead. Maybe it's selfish, but I feel like Hawk would be more selfish about that than Azrin would have been. sorry, super hot alien babe walked on the screen and I needed to drool over the cutscene. Fair. That's fair. Okay, okay. Gotcha. I think the entire way that the circle is implemented needs like a full, like, deep level overhaul. But at least as a concept, I feel like it's not inherently harmful. It just, in execution, it hasn't turned out that way. I know I'm overthinking this, but you guys really ought to know that this is what I do by now. I'm trying not to, like, excessively overthink it, but
You may have turned everyone against the mages now.
Was anyone ever with us?
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
I still don't know which you they're referring to, but given the first option, I'm guessing that's Meredith.
I won't let her slaughter all of you.
But what of Anders?
I must stand for order, Hawk. Against you, if need be.
The mages here would become magisters if they could. Do not let them.
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
Oh, that's the least of my concerns, frankly. I loathe that Fenris is actually for this. Because I'm about to piss him off majorly. I just got all those friendships. I feel like Aveline's being a little bit closed-minded about the whole thing, because if you think about it, there is no order, period. Anywhere. There's been some level of chaos or another since Meredith... Oh, I'm not siding with Meredith. I feel like standing with Meredith and wiping out all the mages is not siding with order. I just wish I could convince Aveline of that.
I'm not helping you, Meredith.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages. Not for you, not for anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all!
Who's that?
I will rouse the rest of the Order.
Go!
Is Evelyn talking to me or Meredith?
It's too late.
Because major fucking appreciation if she was talking to me. Look at me here all by my lonesome. Except, well, it's not really. Between... Wait. Oh, okay. Between the red health bar for some reason threw me off for a second, which was dumb, but it did. She was standing with me. Oh, Aveline, thank you. I didn't really expect Fenris to stand with us. If you max their friendship, still follow you no matter what. Otherwise, Aveline and Fenris will always side with Templars. Meryl and Anders always side with mages. See, Fenris, Meryl, and Anders, I absolutely expected. Aveline, I figured, was more of a toss-up. I didn't think I had Actually, no, I'm sure I don't have friendship maxed with her. Apparently, you don't have to have it all the way maxed with her in order for her to stand with you, though. So you can try to talk any friends that don't follow you to your side? Cool. I was sort of expecting Sebastian to be against me, but between him and Meryl, what I was about to say is between him and Meryl, they look like they're both daydreaming. Did I just miss all of them? My audio is really struggling here. Above 50 or 75% think. Yeah, probably 50. I don't think I'm even at 75%, although I'm not really sure. I haven't checked super recently. Hello, can I attack this guy? There we go. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside to be fighting alongside Evelyn, though, because when she said that about keeping order, I really did think she was gonna turn against him. Maybe she was... No, she was talking to me. I don't know.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but... thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
You look so sad. Or gloomy or something.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
No, it's the vengeance all mages have awaited. So you start a massacre to prove a point. Ugh. That's such an oversimplified way of looking at it. I feel like 3 is a little bit delusional. I might have understood if you'd only told me. I think he's right. I think Hawk would have felt honor bound to stop him. That doesn't necessarily mean she would have. But I think she would have felt like the only honorable thing to do would have been to stop him. Does that spirit tell you to do this? I'm not sure if he can even tell anymore, which is the sad part. Debating between 4 and 5. Because that's a good point. So it's up to you to decide how things should be. Like, arrogant much? But...
So it's up to you to decide how things should be?
It's obvious how things shouldn't be.
That's true.
The people fear what we can do. But to use that fear to bludgeon us into submission is wrong. And they do it with our blessing. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
I feel like he missed my point entirely. He's right, it is obvious how things shouldn't be. But the world is not binary. Like, knowing how things shouldn't be doesn't automatically determine a single course of action. Like, it's an open world, dude. Both literally and figuratively.
Opinions?
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
You should come with us. Do what you can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
I think I agree with you, Derek.
Just do it.
He looks so resigned. I'm as happy, Anders. I think option 4 would appeal to Hawke to some extent, because if Anders disappears, then nobody gets to try and decide what happens to him. Assuming he can stay disappeared. But, that being said, on the other hand, it's also the least appealing of the options, because I like what Meryl said. Like, and in a funny, sort of backwards ironic sort of way, I feel like the real justice here is for him to pay for it by helping to defend some lives. Regardless of what Vengeance has to say about it. I only knew Justice for the length of Awakening, but I feel like the original Justice might have actually agreed with me on that. Because there's more than one way to pay for what he's done, right? It doesn't have to be his death, it just has to be, you know, somewhat proportional in terms of but there's more than one way to pay for something. Lord knows this city has had plenty enough destruction. Not that there isn't more imminent, but
help me defend the mages.
You mean stay with you?
Please?
I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
That doesn't really...
No! You cannot let this abomination walk free. He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
First off, do you know the definition of Maleficarum? Because I don't think any of us would be standing here alive if these were all Maleficarum. In fact, pretty good chance none of us would be at this point. Also, I never even flirted with this guy. Like, maybe this sounds cold, but what the fuck makes him think I give a shit if he returns to Starkhaven? Go, fine, whatever. And the Grand Cleric does deserve justice, but I feel like... But I feel like she wouldn't have liked the idea of paying for death with more death any more than I do. Also, not to rub salt in the wound, but really, Sebastian? Since the day I met you, that's what you were supposedly doing here. Gathering such an army with you to take back to Starkhaven to take back your seat. So, what makes you think that threat really carries that much weight at this point? I mean, we've got what? Current trends hold, we've got what, 6 or 7 years to figure shit out in Kirkwall before you even really start building an army in Starkhaven, even if you go right this second. Based on current trends.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I will not fight you, Hawk.
Good.
My death now would serve nothing. I will return to Starkhaven, but I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Is it just me, or does he have a bit of a mom crush on Althena?
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
You can't be selected. I figured as much. Is there anything in particular that makes it matter? Which 3 of these 4 I bring with me? Anybody I definitely should or definitely shouldn't bring? I mean, I'm bringing Anders, because... Yeah, but... But between Aveline, Varric, and Meryl, does it matter which one of them I don't take? Or Anders too, if there's some specific big thing to... Doesn't matter really right now? Okay. Biggest reason I hesitate is because I actually do like Meryl now. You know, after the whole learning the world's hardest lesson thing. Or learning her lesson the hardest way possible. And she's certainly no weakling. But then, Varric's been along for the ride since the beginning, so it kind of feels right to bring him.
Just to be clear, Anders, when this is over, you will turn yourself in for your crime.
I'm well aware of your commitment to oppression.
The laws of the land, fairly applied to everyone.
That is actually something I would very much like to see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it must be a 50% thing, because I don't think that's 75% worth. Just as a side note, I was curious where... Honestly, to me that looks more like 25%, but I have a hard time with this particular scale. It's kind of hard for me to tell exactly where the middle line is. No. The explosion was literally the only thing I knew about. And the only reason I knew about that was because I was not only there for Genovi's stream when it happened, but I'd actually sort of been paying attention.
To defend the rights of mages. I'll put that on the list of things I wasn't expecting to do today.
That...
I don't know why I'm bothering aside from habit. I mean, I assume that even if I were to get a chance to sell all this shit, there's no point in doing so. Anyway, the only reason is because I actually happened to be paying attention to the story that day.
Stay where you are! There is no
Leave me
escape!
alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Way to make their point for them. You, sir, are annoying. Thank you, Anders, for keeping me alive.
Now you mold. I'll deal with this.
My favorite move out of everything. Take a swig, Varric. Oh, okay then. I guess we'll go the other way. Hold on. I just realized that we're being herded, so I'm going to save real quick while I can. Still got that to look forward to. They have a couple surprises for you too. Awesome. Hold on. Give it 1 second. Okay. Okay. I didn't want to deafen anybody with the crinkling while I open my peanut butter crackers. Is there another way around? Oh, hold on. Where was that barricade in relation to... I bet it was like all the way around, wasn't it? Yep.
Get back!
Favorite move.
How about you?
Ow. Very good. Okay. Templars or demons? Come on, don't.
You won't be.
Haha. Looks like we're dancing.
This'll be quick. Ready?
Behind us. Are they okay down there?
Let's finish this! I'll deal with this!
I gotta say, I really love being immune to friendly fire, because this shit is epic.
Messing with us? Suicide.
Hooray! Hooray!
You guys just like...
Thank the Maker you're with us!
Can't even talk to this one.
The champion will help us!
I didn't actually do that just to stroke my own ego. I was actually curious if I could talk to any of them. Can't talk to him at all. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Whew. Oh, I'm dumb. This way.
I've never been one for political causes, you know.
Get back! That's enough! Go down! Back me up or you lose. I'll deal with this. Back me up or you lose me. This is... going badly.
Anyone need heat?
Now we can relax.
Dear Varric, please learn to parry. Love your innards. Ouch.
Damn it. I needed to open my crackers so that they wouldn't be crinkling people, and I think that's when I muted it, but then I forgot to unmute it. I'm sorry. Ah, geez. That's pretty sure that's been a hot minute. I feel dumb now. All right, gallows, here we come. Okay.
Quickly! Quickly!
First Enchanter!
Champion! You've survived! Thank the Maker! We must...
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more.
Which is why she's a hypocrite. Hypocrite? Liar? Power hungry? Crazy?
Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
We can still prevent this, before you both tear Kirkwall apart.
You heard her. She's wanted this all along.
Yeah, I know.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
Ooh. I could see the first option going either way, either being persuasive or potentially coming out biting and sharp and therefore just making him defensive and annoyed. But given what Carrie said about having the opportunity to try and convince friends who didn't follow you, that is my best bet. I guess avoiding annoying him doesn't really do me any good now anyway.
I thought freedom from slavery meant something to you.
I have changed my mind, human. I will stand with my friend.
Yeah!
As you wish. I did not ask for your assistance.
Oof.
I suppose I should have expected no less from you, champion. So be it. You will share the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over.
Oh. I didn't even make the movement and it physically hurt me to turn my back on that woman.
My fellow mages, heed me. The Templars will come. For all our power, we cannot defeat such an army. There is only one option for us all. Survive. Do not submit. Do not fall on your knees before them. Get out of Kirkwall. Spread word to the other circles. They will not get away with this.
Yes, run, please live.
Prepare your people, champion, and then speak with me. If we have any chance of surviving, it will be with your help.
On the one hand, oof, we're losing a fair bit of our magical backup. But on the other hand, honestly, I'm not sure it would have made a difference. And given that the whole thing was to defend the mages, kind of suck if we went through all of this and the mages didn't survive anyway, so... Man, do they really pile on the bitch points on Meredith's character in this story. Oh my gosh, they do. And they do it so well. Like, the writing, the animation, the voice acting, it's all just spot on. Like, working together to really just... Whew. Yikes.
Here I am, about to defend these mages in hopeless battle. You lead me to strange places, Hawk.
Part of me wants to go with this isn't so strange, really. What's one more life or death battle? Although, which, I mean, fair. But I get that what he means is to him defending Mage's part, which is a little strange, and I freaking love it, because from the moment I met him, I was like, I really want to get him to the point where he's not quite so hateful. I think mission accomplished. I think I'm going to call that a win. I've only completely sided with Meredith in one playthrough. The things she has you do are pretty messed up. I can imagine. Completely sided with her. I take it that means that there's a way to partially side with her? Or side with the Templars but not with her, or something like that?
This isn't so strange, really. What's one more life or death battle?
An excellent point. Now the battle awaits us. Navia Lerno Victoria. Only the living know victory. Fight well.
For the record, I'm 100% romancing Fenris next time. I don't regret romancing Anders, don't get me wrong. That added some extra oomph to the story for sure, I think. But I think Fenris would be a really fun one, too.
Captain. Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know. Donnic has kept the guard protecting civilians.
Good.
Meredith will have no support from them. With luck, well, let's just say we need some luck.
I never wanted to mess up your life like this.
I think it's something that just sort of happens to friends of yours. Hawk,
Oof.
it's worth it. Let's bust some heads like the old days.
Oh. Cheers, Captain.
I should have trusted you.
Gotcha.
Even with all we've shared, I never thought you'd spare my life. If we live through this, you know I'll be hunted. No one in Kirkwall will offer me mercy. But if you would join me, I'd rather be on the run with you than safe with anyone else.
Oh my god, that's... in a really weird way, that's actually really sweet. If we win this, I'll kill anyone who tries to arrest you. Oh, that's so hard. That's actually a way harder question than I thought it was going to be at first. No, I think she'd go with him.
Then we will be fugitives together.
We will fight for a world where our children can be born mages and free. 10 years, 100 years from now, someone like me will love someone like you. And there will be no Templars to tear them apart. May the Maker bring us victory, or everything else is meaningless.
I mean, super dramatic at the end there, but it started off like super romantic, like dramatically romantic, and then it ended like super melodramatic. But that's okay. He does have two people in his head after all. Or two entities or whatever.
I should be afraid of what's to come, but I'm not.
Oh.
So many people have died, and more will die before this is over.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or there's more to do.
I know the feeling, Meryl.
Does all this feel like a dream to you too?
Option 1 is a lie. I feel like Hawk can absolutely believe it's come to this.
In a moment, I'll look down, see I have no pants on.
The champion of Kirkwall going to battle naked. Why can't I ever have that dream? Hawk, before we go,
Do I take it serious or do I take it, like, optimistic? I feel like Hawk would want to go with option 2, the we're coming back, that's a promise. But I also feel like at this point, Hawk probably has some serious mental scarring from promising people to keep them safe. That has literally been like a theme of this entire game, is Hawk promises somebody that she'll take care of them, and then they die. Like, within a couple of years at most, but usually sooner. Like, oof. I feel like she's probably just has trouble saying the word promise anymore. I would anyway. Feels like a moment for a little bit of gravity.
Meryl, whatever happens, I'm proud to have known you.
I love how she looks down at herself like, who, me?
Nervous, Hawk?
How vulnerable would she be with Varric? I feel like with Varric she would be.
I know we have to do this, but I don't want to lose people.
But what a way to go. A heroic sacrifice for the good of Kirkwall? There are worse endings, you know. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We faced out worse things than this very quick could possibly go wrong. I mean, worse things maybe. More numerous things, I'm not sure.
Whatever I'm going into, it's good to have you along.
It has been an honor, Hawk. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny?
Oh my god, all the feels. Part of me wonders if they're trying to make up for all this shit they put us through over the course of this game. It's like, here, let's get your entire family murdered off. I get the sibling was arguably my fault, but that being said, still.
Set.
I totally get where Meryl's coming from, though. I do feel like I'm forgetting something. Isabella never came back. I didn't really think she was going to, but I'm still disappointed. I get one good screenshot. There we go. Only 1 second to recaffeine, just a little bit, and we will dive into this final battle for our lives and all of Kirkwall. Or our lives and part of Kirkwall, or something like that. Sorry if that was loud. Sleepy cat. Hey, sweetie. Alrighty. Oof. Caffeine has been refilled. Alright, caffeine has been refilled. Kitty has received a momentary break for pets and head scratches. Let's do this thing.
Are you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
I'm not sure whether number 3, you don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight, is supposed to be like honest query or like incredulous, like you don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight. Like, so I'm not going to go with that.
We will defend you as best we can.
I am relieved to hear it. You will need to give orders to your companions, and I will do the same for my people.
So who the fuck do I bring? Anders, I feel like at this point we're in it together regardless. I was actually briefly considering leaving Varric behind just because he's the squishiest of everybody, but that last battle was a little bit ridiculous with the Pride Demon and 20 dozen shades, so, and it doesn't feel right to leave him behind anyway. And Fenris. Because it's just sort of poetically beautiful in a way. Fight with the guy who couldn't be bothered to look twice at a mage.
I want to help as well, even if I'm not fighting at your side.
Meryl, attack from a distance. Stay out of the fight as much as you can.
I will.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening. Very well. We're cornered.
Okay.
The Templars know it. You know it. But this is bigger than their hate. Their fear. They've come to take your lives. And we are saying no. We didn't want this. But sometimes you just have to stand.
Champion, it is beginning.
Pretty good speech. Damn. Better than I would have done, that's for sure.
It down.
She even sounds like an evil old witch.
Stop them!
I thought most of the mages were running. God damn it. Wait, can I level him up in... Oh! I don't know if this is just because it's the end battle or whether it's actually a thing they changed from Origins that somehow it took me the entire game to realize. Apparently, I can do level ups after battle has started. That's very handy in this particular instance, especially. I'm trying to think if, hold on. No, that already works for him apparently. Oh, he was actually wielding the Blade of Mercy I gave him. I didn't even realize that. That's why, okay. That explains some things. That's why it already had an enchantment on it, was because that's what he was wielding before. But I don't have time to put runes on the Blade of Mercy, so. As cool as that would be, sorry, Fenris, but the other one has like +5 health regen and plus 20 something % extra healing to him. He's already not particularly squishy, but it doesn't really matter. They'll participate regardless. Gotcha. I just wanted to check before I leveled him up to see to make sure there wasn't a weapon I was trying to get him to a certain level for. All right. Multi-enemy damage is where it's going to be for this one, if I can make that happen. If I have anything like that left anyway. Oh. He does have Turn the Blade active. That's the next best thing to AoE damage, I think. Poisons. One for me. One for Anders. One For Varric. And one for Fenris. Because this is not the battle to forget that everybody can use them. Oh, how's that for an enthusiastic leap?
You won't be forgiven for...
Look at it all. Why don't they just drown us as infants? Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope? I refuse to keep running. I won't wait for her to kill me.
I hope you aren't giving up without taking a shot at Meredith.
This is not helping, First Enchanter.
I am tired of helping as well. Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way.
No. No.
Meredith expects blood magic, then I will give it to her.
No, god damn it.
Help us all.
Fucking idiot. Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on back there?
Need us.
Let's finish this!
Shut up.
Oof. Pretty sure he just landed square on top of me. Oh, one of these stupid things. Good lord, that's a lot of blood. Oh, okay, well, I mean, if you're gonna attack this.
You won't be forgiven for this! Aim for the heart!
What a waste! How about you?
Okay, alright. What is this anyway?
Oh, this will be fun! Still up?
I knew he had to be around here somewhere.
Be faster than that!
There! I'll deal with this.
Teach you to...
Get back!
Another one for me!
More than you, Vic.
Another falls before me. Thrust.
Whoa. You're fucking kidding me. Will you ever friggin' die?
Let's finish this! Now you fall!
Shit. Excuse me while I just step back here real quick.
Go down!
an act of desperation.
Right.
Not a thought to remain here.
Wait, how did Andrews get injured? And get up again? Odd. Unless there are other ways to get injured rather than falling in battle? Staff of violation? Thanks. I'm just double saving everything regardless at the moment. All right, let's take a second. I need to remember to give him a life ward potion at the beginning of the next one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I really like the assassinate skill or talent or whatever. It's very handy. Okay, we did finish out his thingy-mabobber. Because I have a feeling that AoE is where it's at. You know what? I feel like he needs health more than he needs additional cunning. Oh, Fenris. All right, and for him, he did. Yep. Thank you, by the way, for letting me know that was an option. I probably would have stumbled across it accidentally anyway. That dialogue option was certainly the most interesting, but I wasn't 100% sure that that it was going to come out, that it wasn't going to come out like biting and hurtful, except for what you said about having the opportunity to convince them. I was like, I bet that's the way to go about doing that. It was indeed. Yeah. And the dialogue with him afterwards was awesome. I think there's a certain percentage of friendship he has to be over for him to come back. Otherwise he'll say no and then he gets killed and I cry. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure they were both still alive. All right. Phase 2. Objective, get the fuck out of here. In as few pieces as possible. One second. I am curious if there's, I assume that there's not, but I'm curious if there is a way to convince Orsino not to go all demonic on us. I assume not. I assume he's basically supposed to be the big boss of that area. But ugh. Also, that was a throwback to, is it Golems of Umcrack? Or what was the other? Were there 3 DLCs that came after Awakening, or just 2? Sorry, I had to love on the kitty real quick because he was so cute. Curled up and sleepy. Love you. He's such a soft, warm little purr. Okay, let's do this. No, sadly. God dang. Yeah, I suspected as much once I had a chance to think about it. In the moment, I was like, of course I chose the call to action option that made him go, no, fuck that shit. But then I had a chance to think about it, and I figured that it was probably a given, or a predestined. New place, new save. Take my phone because apparently it's dying. Okay. Still think this hall is so creepy with the
I'll deal with this. That's enough.
I gotta say, the whole perspective of the like the almost three-way battle sort of that's going on, pretty interesting. Okay, which has that one? He's just headed that way. I'll get this guy. Oh! I stand corrected. Nice shot, Greg. Okay, or maybe I... Oh, hello. I'm gonna try... See if my new assassinate works on a rage demon. Oh, it totally does.
That's enough.
Sandal. He shows up in the weirdest places. Bless his funny little heart. How am I doing on potions? I'm actually okay. I think. That being said, I also have over 300 sovereigns gold to my name. So, why take chances? It's 25 health potions, 20 lyrium potions, and 19 stamina. Actually, 3 injury kits because why the hell not? Also, I only just noticed. I only just noticed that they finally gave up calling them health poultices. My guess is that nobody used that term anyway. Most everything else is enchanted up already, I think. Well, at least the usual companion stuff is. Was it her or Anders that we put Tempest on? Oh, it was Anders, because she hasn't leveled up since we started. Just in case she gets caught by blasts of anything. I don't think it should spread to her, but just in case. Just because. That's all my runes.
Enchantment?
Enchantment. Because it's actually better. Love the broody elf. Yes, indeed. Wait, what? Oh, right. Duh. Cool. Thank you, Sandal. Also, after the Deep Roads incident, part of me wonders if Sandal didn't take care of this whole room by himself. I mean, sheesh. Take care of yourself, Sandal. Be careful no matter how weirdly badass you are. We don't really need anything in the way of loot. And that doesn't go anywhere. Same with that. So unless we have reason to go in there, our current objective is get the fuck out of here. There's nobody behind me. Oh, just a corpse. Oof. Alright. Barrick, I'll get the left half if you'll get the right. Oh, hold on. Get as many of them as I can. Oof, that was not very good, but that's okay. I don't actually have anything active over here.
Now you fall! How about you? Go down!
Hold on. Behind you now, bitch. Shadows? Nicely done, guys. We might just make it out of this alive yet.
I think we're better off focusing on the task at hand.
Fair enough.
Right behind you, Hawk.
I would not wish your sister's end on anyone. Accept my condolences.
You already gave me those. That was like a really long time ago. Although I appreciate it. Looks even more like from the fade now. Oh, how very nice of you to all stand so very close together like that. I think I can get them all in one shot. My dear, you have something that can help with a whole clump of people also, don't you?
Gotcha!
Stage 2. On to stage 3.
And here we are, champion, at long last.
I imagine you've wanted to be rid of me for some time.
I bear you no ill will. You've done this to yourself. You are no mage, but in supporting them, you've elected to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
We will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
Indeed. I second that, Varric.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
No fucking wonder she's insane. Well, that just explains every goddamn thing. It seems a lot more sword-like than I remember.
The idol poisoned Bartrand's mind in the end.
He was weak, whereas I am not.
I'm sure you would love
All
to
of
think
you,
that.
I want her dead!
Enough! This is not what the order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
It sounds like a lightsaber.
Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you
It sounds like a
against me.
lightsaber.
But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
By the way, that's why I made that comment. It wasn't for her benefit. It was for everybody else's.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
Weirdly, knowing this makes me feel a hell of a lot better about Meredith. Just because it explains so very much. You also got blade poison, right? Yeah. Anders. Once you're done glowing, if you would, pretty please, Christian prison on Our Lady Knight Commander. Varric, what you got for me? Archer's Lance. Fenris, you know what? You do you. I shall mark of death her. See how many... See how much damage we can do to her in a single, well-organized go. That one was a lot of damage. Oh wait, no, shit. I forgot that. Of course, she resisted it. Sort of a long shot, but. Ow. Wow, I ran out of... Huh. Either I severely overestimated my own stamina, or her blade drains it. In which case, I could be very glad I just bought all those stamina potions before too much longer. No, you don't, you bitch. Whoa!
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
What the fuck is this? I second Hawk's face. Nobody gets stepped on. How many are we looking at? Is it just the one? Two of them? Can't tell if that one up there is one of them. Wait a second. I can't target it anyway. Oh, there we go. Gate Guardian. You guys might want to move. Jesus. I forgot until just a second. Buy 4 potion for Anders. Oh, she's gonna resist that again anyway. Anders keeps confusing me with his comments about everybody still being alive and looks like we made it. I'm like, we're not done yet. Also, hi Colin. Nice to meet you. Thanks for turning into a decent bloke. Nathaniel Howe, holy shit. I just realized that was him. I was like, wait a second, this guy looks familiar. Okay then. Now, where'd the bitch go? Over there, somewhere. Look at all of that. Oh. Thank you, Anders, for keeping me alive.
How about you?
Oh, we've got to take this bitch out. There's so many death statues in here. She can keep doing this. This is ridiculous. Ow. Behind you, Anders. Where'd she go? Or are we actually gonna have to defeat every statue in here? It's looking more and more like we're actually gonna... Okay, fine. That hurt. Anders is like, oh shit, she's gonna get herself killed. I'm pretty sure I never actually ran into Zevran, unfortunately. Now I doubly wish I had. Actually, no, hold on. Actually, hold on.
You'll have to be faster than that! You messed with the wrong mate!
Ow. Thought I could get that one last hit in. Did it die though? Good. There's Meredith. Come on, get unstunned.
Not enough that they make innocents suffer. No!
Come on, get unstunned, damn you!
Insult. Adding to injury. Spare. Just give them freedom. They will use it to tear down everything we... Oh dear. No, no, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it.
I assume it's because of her little monologue thing that I'm still stunned. Okay, yeah. You want to unstun for her whole speech, so here comes Willow. I love that Anders is just standing here shooting anything that looks my way. This is why I was like, fuck, are we gonna have to fight every statue in place?
Hear me, champion. I will defeat you.
You are all kinds of fucked up, lady.
I will not be defeated! Make her hate your humble servant!
That's why you shouldn't mess with shit you don't understand. Nobody touch it. Did I just get a whole row of Templars to back up by glaring at Cullen? It's awesome. Fuck yeah!
Word of the slaughter spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. She had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Anders. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles.
Ooh.
In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. She is a hero. A woman that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. She may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Oh, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
Oh my god, I have literal goosebumps.
So, did you... Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Holy fuck, you guys. Oh my god, I have literal chills. Oh, that was so good. Oh, sorry for the loud. I forgot my phone was plugged in. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a little bit shell-shocked. Holy shit. Yay, Inquisition time. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. And I'm not 100% sure what it means yet, but I loved that ending bit with Leliana and the Seeker, and the comment about the champion disappearing just like the Warden and how it was no coincidence. Like, I haven't quite, like, I don't quite know what it means yet. But it gave me goosebumps.